In today's video, we're going to take you through meal timings for fat loss and the science explained. So the first thing we have to look at when we're looking at meal timing and fat loss is what's called the circadian rhythm. And this is essentially your body's own internal body clock, knowing what time you should be eating, what time you should be sleeping, what time you should be going to the toilet, etc. And this is one of the key things that defines your metabolism and also your recovery. This will also allow you to optimize your hormones and have your body ready like a fine-tuned machine. Now, this is one of the biggest challenges I find with clients I work with, is getting this optimized when people are traveling a lot. I recently flew to Vegas and back, and that's a 12-hour time difference. So that's throwing your body's circadian rhythm completely out of whack. So a very easy way I'd recommend for most people to handle things like that are these two simple tips. Number one is try and eat on the time zone of where you're going. So as soon as you get there, try and eat exactly as you would like you're supposed to be there. Don't eat at weird times, don't eat at 3 o'clock in the morning, eat for the time zone you're in. This makes a huge difference in terms of how your body thinks and feels and knowing where it is. There's only two ways your body knows like what time of day it is. One is based on when you eat. The second one is when the sun is in the sky. The second big tip in terms of talking about feeding, obviously managing circadian rhythm, is trying, if you're flying a long haul, I would try not to eat ideally on the flight so we can try and adjust quicker to the new time zone we're on. The second thing we look at is meal timing in terms of improving insulin sensitivity. So insulin sensitivity is essentially how well your body will utilize carbohydrates. Now, carbohydrates are the main form of energy our body tends to use to perform sweat training. So when would it be the best time for your body to be most insulin sensitive and improve insulin sensitivity? That time would be around your workouts. So ideally, I would recommend for most people, you put 50% of your carbohydrates around the training window, either pre-workout, before working out, 60 to 120 minutes before, intra-workout, during the workout, and then post-workout. So you can use carbs whilst training. I currently use 100 ml of pomegranate juice and 25 grams of cyclodextrin, so you've got a different variation of carbohydrates. You also get some phytonutrients and vitamins from the pomegranate juice, and then post-workout, have a normal meal. Thirdly, a huge thing that can happen in terms of mealtime has a big effect is the two hormones we have in terms of ghrelin and leptin. These are very heavily affected by the times that we eat. So key things I think that affect us the most are trying to eat correctly in terms of not eating too late before going to bed and making sure you're not going, like I find, for example, with myself, if I eat one meal and I wait too long, like 4 or 5 hours, my hunger hormones go through the roof. I want to go on a rampage and eat everything. So this is an example where meal timing is very important in terms of probably eating every couple of hours, having a feeding every couple of hours to keep your body ticking over. One of the reasons I don't like people having massive meals also alongside this effect from the hormones is also from a digestive point of view. If you throw all your calories in one sitting, your body will not be able to digest that effectively. And also we have something called muscle protein synthesis, which is basically your body's ability to start repairing and utilizing proteins. If you throw that all in at once, your body cannot utilize that. Part 4 I'm going to touch on is intermittent fasting. So this is a very popular approach that's utilized in terms of fat loss, digestive health, and even can have some anti-aging effects. How I recommend people do this, it depends very much on the individual. I personally, on days where I'm not working out to get jacked, I tend to push back my first meal a couple of hours, so I have a bit of a longer period in the morning when I'm not eating. One of the things I do not recommend, if you train at 6 a.m, do not fast all morning till like lunchtime. This is the quickest way to destroy your metabolism. If you have any more questions on intermittent fasting, drop them below and I'll make another video. In conclusion, the time you eat your meals has a huge effect in terms of your progress. So if you're not sure exactly what you should be eating, when you should be eating it, and how to get maximal results, if you hit the link below this video, you can book in a free call with myself and the CJ Coaching team to discuss where you are now, where you want to go, exactly how we can map out for you what time you should be eating and when, and what you should probably not be doing, which is kind of hampering your progress. If you haven't already, make sure you head over and check out my other platforms, Instagram at Charlie Johnson Fitness, big onto LinkedIn nowadays as well, and also on TikTok. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and we'll see you next episode very soon.